What is going on? I hope everybody out there has had yourself a nice week. I know I'm having myself a good one. Glad to see you guys here again for Now That's Debatable. This is probably going to be my favorite show. Last week was half of my favorite show. This will be my entire favorite show because I got two of my closest brothers on here with me today. We're going to jump on here and have some good times. You guys, as always, jump in with your comments. Jump in with whatever you have to say. Share the show. If you like it, share the show. If you don't like it. But without any further ado, let me jump to the guys who are co-hosting this thing with me today. My brother from another mother, Mr. Dion Curry, one of the funniest comics I know, touring comedian. And my other brother from another mother, Stan Pearson, award-winning motivational speaker and all-around talented dude. What is going on, fellas? What is up?
And what's happening? Great to be here.
What's up?
What?
Hey, I won awards too. I won fifth grade high jump. You ain't say nothing about that.
What? I'm sorry. What did you win?
Talk about awards.
What? I didn't hear.
Fifth
What did you
grade
win?
high jump. I was the best high jumper in fifth grade.
Fifth grade?
That way to hold it down. Listen, people never ask when you got the award. They never ask when you got the award. You award winning.
I think.
Thank you, brother.
I
Thank
think
you.
you brought this up to me before, and the last time you did, I said, "Get me some paperwork, some documentation," and before I can, I just can't be out here saying shit.
Hey, hey, man, I got the ribbon somewhere at my mom's house in a box.
Right?
Oh,
The ribbon.
see, any award you get when they hand out a ribbon doesn't count, motherfucker. That don't count.
Hey, it say first place on it and it's blue. That's all I know. I
It,
don't care.
it's all in ink and it's made out of blue construction paper. Dion made that shit himself.
Wait a minute. Wait, you got all kind of snacks and everything?
No,
He's rich. That man is rich.
I'm a
That's all I got to say.
poor black man trying to make it in America, Stan. Get out of here. Wait a minute, you the one with a jacket with your name and your initials on it. That's what rich
Let's hey,
people do
let's
right there.
let's stick to the topic. Let's stick to the topic.
Why you sit down?
All right, for everybody who's out there watching so far, remember we want you to be a part of the show. So throw your comments out there if you have any. If we say something that you don't agree with, throw it out there. We probably won't care, but throw it out there anyway.
Not too much.
Be careful not to disagree with Dion because he will destroy you until your mama has tears in her eyes. So with that, with that, Dion will flame you. So just so you know that. What's up, Michelle? Been a long time. Michelle act like she can't come around. Let's Dion on. So that's all you
Uh-oh.
get.
She
Thanks
was
for having
watching the
you.
show last week while you talking.
Hey,
So
don't try to
don't make
defend
you,
her.
you gonna be the first flame victim right
Don't
here.
try to defend her. What up? What up? What up, Maddie? Maddie Wood is on. Appreciate you, brother. All right. So with that said, instructions are out there. I got my guys on with me. I love these dudes. We gonna jump to our first topic. First topic is about Earl Thomas. This went down last week. Actually, went down a month or so ago. Hey, Gail. Actually went down about a month or so ago, but it just came out sometime last week. Earl Thomas. Well, actually, let me go ahead and jump to this first read right here. This is by Charles Robinson. Court docs in Earl Thomas's incident. After signing into Earl's Snapchat and locating his area, his wife Nina recalled his snap showed him in a room with purple light. This bitch is bad. She walked around looking for windows with purple lighting. When she found some, in she went with Earl's pistol. Um, Dion, what you got, man? What you got?
First of all, when you marry a famous person, period, you gotta expect hoes. Okay, like that just comes with the territory. Like, oh, he makes over X amount of dollars, bitches gonna want to fuck him. Like that should be the first thing that you
Look at
sign when you say,
Stan's
"I'm gonna
face.
be with this man forever." Secondly, how does this man not have her blocked on Snapchat? That's all Snapchat is for, bro. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing?
What's up,
How you
Josh?
get caught?
I saw someone, man. Someone wrote something that said she must be part bloodhound. I tell you what, this woman, she was instrumental in finding Bin Laden and everybody else. Purple lighting, the attention to detail this person had is impeccable. And I got to say, I don't even know how this sounds, but this didn't just start. You don't just wake up one day and say, you know what? Let me check his locations and then look for purple light. Like, this ain't new. And you want to know what else happened? She took her girlfriends with her, and they were wielding knives. I'm being dramatic, but I want to say that at least one of them had a knife. You showed up with Wolverine's sister, and you had that's all bad. That's all bad. And then obviously he wants just prayers. He needs prayers to get out of there. Everybody just needs to go away. And I know kids are involved, but that's all bad. It's all
Sidney,
bad,
I've
man.
told you this 1,000 times, bro. If you're gonna cheat, you gotta involve your wife. Like you gotta
What? Wait,
See, this dude's
wait,
not
wait,
swinging lifestyle. It
wait.
sounds like swinging. That's what that sounds
Yes,
like. That
exactly.
sounds
When
like
I
swing.
before I give my comment, let me read this next. Let me read this next clip real quick. But before I do that, let me say this: when you first started talking, Dion, Stan dropped his head just like a married man would. Like, oh, I can't this motherfucker.
I,
Like,
it was, and I knew he's gonna. I'm gonna call him. I knew he was gonna say some curse words. And there's some people who have only seen daytime Stan, nighttime Stan.
See, y'all ain't even
Nighttime.
tell me about that.
nighttime stands a gigolo. Y'all ain't know
Yeah,
that.
got my wife going. Oh, really? No. See, that's why we started role playing a couple months ago.
Wait, take
We
those
all
barbershop
the
pictures.
spice stays. The barbershop.
All right, let me read this next clip real quick. Before I do, let me just say hello to a couple people. What's going on, John? What's up, brother? Miss you too. Thanks for jumping on. Hope you stay on and watch the entire show. Be sure to toss your comments out at us, folks, if you have any. Josh, I see you, bro. Josh, what our second topic comes from my man Joshua Nord. So thank you for watching and thank you for tossing the 6ix9ine topic at me. Danielle says threesome. So there you
Oh,
go. All right.
Reese in the building. Okay.
Tyler Steege has something to say about the Earl Thomas. He says, I can't get over Earl Thomas getting caught by his wife in a bed, booty naked with other women and his brother. And he dropped the video saying, yeah, this stuff just happens. Need prayers from y'all.
Wait. All during pandemic quarantine time. Listen, man, I'm only kissing my wife right now, period, let alone somebody on the cheek or anywhere else.
I
This
don't
dude is out here doing pandemic day, the last days. And that shows you how much he does not like his wife.
I don't give a damn if it's pandemic or not. What are you doing in the bed naked with your brother?
That actually might be the
Hey
best
man,
question.
they was reenacting their old time days when they used to take baths together, and it
Oh,
just happened to be bitches in the bed.
oh,
You know
that is
what?
terrible.
That can happen. It's completely innocent bath. Strangers wander in,
For
also looking for a bath.
for people who are just catching up with us, if you may just be jumping on, we're talking about NFL football star Dallas Cowboy Earl Thomas getting caught a month or so ago.
No,
Cheat.
Baltimore Raven. Or did he get
Oh, yeah,
traded?
you're right. Baltimore Raven. I
Yeah.
apologize. Baltimore Raven getting caught cheating by his wife at an Airbnb, butt naked in the bedroom with
Stupid.
his brother also in there. So I don't know what the hell they were doing, but it was some weird shit for me. This next little something I got right here is from the
Weird.
Breakfast Club. They say she used his social media to track hashtag Earl Thomas's location to a nearby Airbnb where she discovered her husband and his brother naked in the bed with women. Dion,
Now,
come on, bro. You got brothers. Come on, man. What you think?
Man, if you cheat, you can't do it around the street, bro.
With your
You
brother?
got to make her spend up all her gas. She just drove down the street. Like, come on, man, what are you doing?
now,
Was it purple because he was a Baltimore Raven? Is that why the lights was purple? Like,
which,
hello, I'm over here.
which would make
Baltimore
him
party.
the dumbest criminal on planet Earth. Like this dude put out the bat signal for his cheating
Yeah,
way. He, that's also, and it didn't even say that she drove there. I don't think
I don't know how
they
she
ran
got
around.
there.
It might have been down the street. This is how smart this brother is. He put his own bat signal out there to let all the other hoes know where he was going to be.
Now,
This is bad.
now, here's the funniest thing for me is this quote. This quote comes from one of the women that were in the room with him. In an interview with Earl's alleged mistress at the scene, she claimed Nita also threatened her and the other woman in the house, pointing a gun at them and yelling, "I got something for all you hoes."
You know what? She's been watching a lot of movies.
So she was dog.
A lot of
she
movies.
was with the shits, man. She was not playing around. I heard that she pointed the gun at his head and was about to shoot this brother,
Yeah.
and then he wrestled the gun away from her, naked the whole time. Didn't put no clothes back on. His brother just looking at his
It's
ding-a-ling
not.
like, bro, put your dick away.
Why? Why? Why is it with the brothers he got to be naked wrestling, But with the white guy, it's a Goodfella scene like Ray Liotta, just cool and calm. Just no, you don't want to do that, and just smoothly take that gun out of her hand.
Dude, and I think it was there like a bullet in the chamber she didn't know or something like that? I read
Yeah.
something like that. Clip wasn't in it, but there's a bullet. There's a bullet in the chamber she didn't know. See, that's crazy.
Wait a minute.
You can't come back from that.
No, wait a
She
minute.
wrong. I mean, he wrong. She wrong.
I didn't hear about that part. She ran up in the house with a gun with no clip in it.
No clip in it. But
She
there
didn't
was
want
a
to
bullet
kill
in
him.
it.
She just wanted to scare him.
She wanted to literally scare him to death because that's almost what it was.
I might have gave her one pistol slap for that.
See, what's that?
Something.
How you gonna hit her for you doing wrong?
Stan, bring your ass back here. Where you going?
Sorry, I hit the elevator switch.
Bitch, how dare you catch me? What? What? That's not how it
No,
works.
like playing with people's feelings. That's, I mean, again, but killing people, like, yo, gun. Listen, that's wild, man. That's why I don't know if you can come back from that. I don't, on both sides. He was caught in the bed with his brother and some women. She was gonna kill him.
You can't be a professional athlete's wife and not expect him to cheat. Like that just, whether he does it or not, you gotta expect it. Like you can't be gun in the chamber mad. Like you can't be that. Like, come on.
You know,
He's been getting girls since high school. Like, what you thought you were special? Stop. You're not. None of y'all are special. Beyonce got cheated on. You're not better than her.
You know what? Listen,
and I'm not a Beyonce guy, and
I'm
Me
not
either.
the guy.
but there is some validity to what you're saying, Dion. And this can go both ways. If you're a dude and you stepping off with some chick who's a supermodel, she's been a bad one since she was this tall. Don't get mad if she loves the attention and gets a lot of attention, and she and her girls are always surrounded by dudes. And
Hey,
dicks.
You're only allowed to get mad if she cuts you off. Like that's the only time if you get no more.
Hey,
But if she still let you get something from time to time, you can't be mad.
You can't be mad at it, man. Can't be mad. Let me read some of the comments here, right, real quick, off to the side here. Excuse me. Wow, we got a lot of them, so let me just scroll down here. No doubt said, what's the skit run? All right, Josh says, that bath shit goes out the window when you turn 5. See, that's back to your
Actually,
comment about the brothers being naked. I'm with you, no
that's
doubt.
definitely, yeah.
Sounds like a tag team. Yeah, not with my brother, though. Not with any dudes if I can help it, but definitely not with my brother. We ain't not this.
Freaks. The quarantine got people freaky. That's what that is. They don't know what to do now.
Please, that wasn't their first time being naked in the room together.
Nah.
Come on. Come
Couldn't
on.
be.
Josh came
'Cause
back. Well, go ahead. Go ahead,
No. Go ahead. No. I got nothing.
Josh came back again with then your damn location off. Turn your damn location off, my man.
Listen, how about being faithful, fellas? How about that? Y'all talking about turning off?
Boring.
Would you tell daytime Stan to shut up? Tell him it's after 9 o'clock. How about y'all say, where's your wife at, Stan? She watching you again?
Blink twice
Right.
if she's smiling at you.
How about this, fellas? How about you stay faithful?
I say what I want, okay? I say what I want with no repercussions.
Guess who never gets invited to the guys' trip? Stan. That's who never gets invited to the guys' trip.
Staying there snitching. You know what they were doing, baby? No, I'm no snitch.
Stan is the only dude to still carry a pen and notebook at all times, like he a club reporter.
I happen to have. This is coincidence only. This is only a coincidence.
All right. Danielle says their mama taught them how to share really well. Lee says, Roxanne, you don't have to put on your red light. I like that, Lee. My brother Vincent jumped on. He said, how did I not hear about this? I don't know how you didn't hear about this either. How did you not hear about this? Your wife didn't want you to hear about it. That's how come.
What is this?
Purple lights.
That's so stupid. That's just stupid.
Well, my wife is probably in another room listening, so I'm in trouble too as soon as the show's over. I probably can't use the phone for a week, fella, so you won't hear from me. Josh says this smacking back and forth and shit. Dick smacking back and forth. Let's see if we scroll through some of these. John says no way of coming back from this. Absolutely not. Gail says, here we go. Why get married if you're going to cheat?
Because it's fun.
Says
Are
the
you
man,
married?
says the man who's not married, who's never been married, Gail.
You think think he didn't have a good time before he got caught?
Gail, I don't think anyone gets married with the plan to cheat. That's male or female. I don't think anyone has ever done it with the intention of cheating.
Well, I think some of those guys do. Actually, they. I think some of the girls know too.
You
It's
snitching
that's a whole
motherfucker. You
different planet. Oh, sorry. got you got it. I need a script. I need a script.
Stick to the script. Why you think we do a pre-show production meeting?
My bad. Let's get to the book.
Yeah. But Stan, I'm sorry. Go ahead. You think some people do get married with the plan of cheating?
No, not exactly. But I just think my dad used to say you can't get hit by a truck if you're not playing in the street. That was kind of a saying, but it's just like.
You know how many cars I've seen run into people's houses? You can get hit by a truck wherever you are. Unless you're in the bottom of the ocean, it's coming.
That means it can happen. It can happen.
Stupid.
You know what? I'm out, man. I'm out. I got to take the elevator again. I'm out here, man.
Let me scroll through a couple more of these before we jump to our next topic. My brother comes back with... I'm your brother, and if you get Eric Armstead's lady in a room, I'm coming in too. I don't have a picture of her, Vince. I can't throw that up. That's too inside. For people out there, Eric Armstead plays for the 49ers.
I don't want to know who. Oh, okay.
And his woman is bad. She is bad. So that's what my brother said. If I get Eric Armstead's lady in a room, he's coming in too. First of all, I'm married, so I'm not gonna have her in the room. But hypothetically speaking, if I wasn't married and I had her in a room, you ain't coming in. So,
Somebody got to be on guard duty. That's all I'm saying.
Gail says, "Thank you, Stan." I think she's saying thank you for being a snitch.
Said you're very welcome,
for being a
Gail.
snitch.
Me and my pen.
Brad Bailey, who I consider one of my little brothers too. He's one of my baby brother's best friends. I call all my baby brothers my little brothers because I love them all. So Brad is on. Brad says, "Eating ain't cheating."
He's a freak. Brad is a freak in these streets.
I don't need to tell you he's Caucasian. So here, John.
Leave it alone. I'm gonna leave it alone.
Oh man! All right. Oh, my wife says that's right. She must have heard me when I said I'm married, so I would never be with Eric Armstead's lady. All right, so I might not be grounded.
Zero desire. Huh.
I thought she was saying
Your
that's
snack
right to eat
is in the other room.
That's right. What'd you say, Dion?
I thought she was saying that's right to eat and ain't cheating.
This nigga invited nowhere. He done got everybody kicked out.
Tepper go kick your ass when you come to visit. I can't wait for you to come out here. Bring your black ass out here. Oh, I'm sorry if I didn't say at the top. There will be language. People who are used to daytime Stan, you're gonna hear nighttime Sidney and nighttime Dion. So it's a package deal.
It's every time, Dion. I don't know how to control my mouth.
That's goddamn right. All right, so we're going to go move on to our next one, man. Again, thank you guys for watching. Now That's Debatable. I'm Sidney Smith. I got my brothers on co-hosting with me this week. Hope they'll do it with me every week as long as they're available. But I got Dion Curry, my man in the middle with the nice fedora, and my man over there with the jacket with the S and the Stanley.
Don't laugh at my jacket. Nana gave me this jacket.
No, I'm laughing at the dance move, showing how Stan showing how he made it through college with the shimmy.
All in hard times. Everybody fell in hard times.
Yeah, whatever. All right, so we're going to go to our next one. Let me throw this up on the screen real quick. 6ix9ine returns with new song and Defiant live stream. First of all, let me thank my man, faithful watcher, friend of mine, Joshua Lee Nord, for throwing this at me. He hit me up, and I'm paraphrasing his message he sent me on Facebook Messenger. He said, "Yo, what do you think about snitching?" And what I should have did, and showed me I've been out of Detroit too long, my first question should have been, "Why, motherfucker, what did you do?" That's what it wasn't. But he threw this at me with the 6ix9ine, and 6ix9ine was given the reasons why he was snitching. It was things such as the people tried to kidnap his mama. When he went to jail, his homeboys were trying to fuck his wife, and not in those words.
Those are the words you chose.
They're trying to pull a Earl Thomas. Is that
Plot
So
twist, it was Earl Thomas in the Beverly Hills.
so these were the people that he was snitching on, and he felt he needed to give a reason why he was snitching. I have my thoughts about snitching, given how I grew up and where I'm from. But let's take it to the fellas first. Dion, what's your thoughts, man?
Look, first of all, I don't listen to rappers younger than me. They don't got nothing I need to hear. They're not even talking to me, so I don't give a shit about none of this boy's message. Second of all, he looked like a Goomba that grew up. Like Mario stepped on his head and now he's an adult. He don't know what to do with his life. Like
Hey, Dion, you
people
keep
mad
talking.
at
I'm gonna
him
throw
for
this picture up
telling.
again. Keep talking. I'm gonna throw this picture up again.
People are mad at him for telling on his gangster friends, and he's mad at his gangster friends for doing gangster shit. Like, what? I'm so confused. I thought gangsters were supposed to sleep with people's baby mamas and kidnap people's
When they,
parents. Like, I thought that's what y'all do.
when they
If
were
that's
in
not what
jail.
y'all do, then why are you being a gangster? Like, huh?
Well, Danielle, real quick before we go to Stan, Danielle's comment is, why is this dude even relevant? Because the kids and the media made him relevant. I didn't know who this dude was. Only reason he caught my eye was because he was snitching. I heard snitch, and I said, who the fuck is Tattletale? And that got my eye back when. That's the only reason I know who he is. I didn't even know he put anything out to Josh Stewart at me, and again, snitching always catches my eye. D. Veezy says, snitches, in fact, don't get stitches. Obviously, he's still walking around making more songs. John Cranham says, trying. They did. Come on. and Matty Wood says, suckers do sucker shit. I can get with that. All right. So, Stan, what's your thoughts on 6ix9ine, man?
I got a lot of them.
All right. Go ahead. You got the floor.
I got now the start. Part of me feels like like my brother Dion said, like he got. The reason why I know who he is again is kind of like the rumor mill hits. You're like, who is this grown ass little dude with paint all over his face with numbers and the first thought I was like, whoever made him famous failed as a parent and a human being. Like that was my legit first thought. Like if your kids like him, you failed as a parent. Like let's go back and try to start off from scratch. Because he's a trash dude. He just seems, I don't know him personally. I'm sure he's a nice guy, right? But there's nothing like, I don't know, a Hispanic kid who has all black friends, who says the word nigga freely, who talks crazy, and it's like, yo, pick a side, man, pick a lane. And the fact that folks have given him a mic, it's great. That's how there's some things that happen in life where I know the game is rigged. Trump being president might be one of those. Like he's not the smartest person. The game is rigged. Tekashi 6ix9ine is famous. Game is rigged. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that kind of stuff. You can't really get upset about it because you're like, yo, this is rigged. No way this idiot should be important.
Well, his beats is swimming.
So, all right. So let me throw this to you. All right. So let me throw this to you guys. Do you think, given the circumstances of what he says was happening with his mom, with his wife or whatever, girl, baby mom, whatever, do you think that it gives him the okay to break the age-old rule? You don't snitch.
He was supposed to be too tough to snitch. Like there's certain things like when I'm in the gym hooping, there have been times I've almost gotten into fights. You know what I'm saying? There's only so much I'm willing to do for real. Like there's daytime stand, nighttime stand, and then there's other stand you don't want to meet
basketball
on.
player stand.
But there's a point, where I stop, right? But then other people keep going. And he's that dude. He's the dude that once he get his, he always full throttle. So he don't get to be like, oh no, people were doing me wrong. Because he goes in 100. So he don't get a pass because he just be talking cash shit 24/7. So you're going to get what's coming to you.
Dion, what you think, man? You think it was okay?
Are you asking me that I'm surprised that a dude with rainbow color hair told stories? Are you serious?
No, that's not what I was asking you.
This leprechaun told me where all the gold is. Of course I followed the rainbow. Are you kidding me? I know where the pot of gold is. Yeah. If they didn't look at that dude and be like, I shouldn't probably tell him all my secrets. Like, come on. His name's Daniel, for crying out loud.
You said, is it Daniel Hernandez? I don't know what his last name is. I thought I may have made that up. I don't know. But that's a great point. Any person that colors on their face and hair, you know what? He can't be trusted. Now I'm on his side. I blame everybody who trusted him.
Like, come on, y'all. Y'all are the dumbest gangsters I've ever seen in my
Stupid.
like. They both dumb.
Now you
Both sides are
say you
stupid.
blame them. You
I,
now you on 6ix9ine side.
I'm on his side. I'm not listening to his music, but I understand.
All
I
right.
understand. I heard his beats were slamming. See, now look at me. I feel like I'm advocating for the idiot. That's why. That's why I let myself listen to the beats.
Here's another thing, real quick, before I go to the comments. Everybody, I'm gonna go to your comments. Thank you guys for watching. I'm gonna read them. Just give me a minute here. I want to say this. Now, before I make this statement, let me preface it with this. I don't have $10 million sitting in the bank yet. All right.
Okay.
But when I saw him bragging about signing a record deal for $10 million, I thought, so what? It's not 100. It's 10 million. You can lose 10 million. What Chris Rock said, you can lose $10 million in the summer with a bad drug habit. So is that wrong of me, or is 10 million? You look at it like, oh, that's a lot of but to me, it just seems like a lot of money to be bragging about.
What difference does it make if it's $10 and 10 million? So what does that got to do with anything?
My point
Yes.
exactly. My point exactly. All right.
Especially when folks are snatching lives for less.
I
Bro,
love
like
I love when people bomb and I'm getting money though. Like, so
you're
you
still
still suck at
trash.
what you do. Like,
You still. I can't believe you're the sperm that won. That's all I keep thinking. Like even and you can't believe it either. Like you
Night
actually won.
is that nighttime, Stan? Peeking out the
Sorry, that's
curtain.
nighttime stand.
You more like 1960s TV stand.
yeah, that crank elevator. Why you going so slow?
Just like my car. I have a great car too.
All right. Let me go to some comments before we go to our next one here. Danielle says he should have got beat up like 10 years ago. Then he wouldn't even be relevant. So Danielle's all about violence.
They did beat him up. That didn't stop anything. He got beat up a bunch of times.
Gail makes a comment that only Gail would make on this show. Gail says, I don't know this person at all, but I do want to know why is his name 6ix9ine.
That's a great question. I don't know the answer to that. I'm glad.
Because he was an informant and he was a gangster. That's why. 6 and 9.
That's believable because I make up stats too.
I
That
thought it's
sounds
because
real. That sounds
I
legit.
thought it's because he knew he was going to be going sitting in a 6x9 sale.
Oh, that is also clever.
that was a given. I mean,
No,
when you get
you know
tattoos
what?
on your
Don't
face,
try.
you
Don't
kind of
try.
have to go to jail. Like, I'm just saying, how many people have you seen with tattoos on their face that didn't go to jail at any point in their life?
It's almost like a guarantee that at some point in life
The
you're
dude
gonna
just
end up in jail.
right. The dude who just handed me my tacos had a tattoo on his face. Pretty sure he's going to
I'm glad
jail
he out.
tonight.
Maybe he just got out. Maybe he just got out.
Could be.
Listen, 95% of people with facial tattoos have done some type of bid in prison. That's a made up stat that sounded real. That's all I'm saying, folks. You never know. You never know.
Don't buy any more books that stand rights. We go stand any books you write in the future. I expect footnotes at the bottom of every page. Anything you
All
refer,
types.
anything you
Special
reference.
audiobook.
Matty Wood says Trey Way Bloods are obviously cool and snitching because dude's still walking around. That's the same thing I was thinking before the show, Matty. I don't know how he gangster snitching and it's cool, but maybe things will
Game
change.
is rigged. Yeah.
The boot camp is easier, so maybe this is too. All right, Josh says it's just sad ass shit. All right, Josh. All right, insightful. And Josh says, "Ha, this is so great." Yes, you brought this topic, man. See what happens.
Hey,
Julie,
make sure you share this, folks. My bad.
yeah,
Share this, man. Bring more people in. Come
there
on.
you go. There you go. Julie Nystrom Norman says this is way too funny. Thank you, Julie. Appreciate that for you thinking that this is funny. We try our best. Skip through that one right here. John says, when do you excuse me, when you do have 10 million, remember who's watching right now. Nope. All right, so
John, I will.
I'm just messing with you, John. I'm just messing with you. No, I got you. All right. So Gail says 10 million is a lot of money. I'll take it. Gail says she would take it. Gail, I didn't say I wouldn't take
Fans
it.
only, Gail. Fans only.
I didn't.
And hey, Gail, you're right. Everybody has a price. Just don't go cheap. I'm not here. Everybody has a price. Everybody. Just don't go cheap. That's all.
All right, let's see what we got here. All right. All right, that's the end of that one right there. So let's move to our next topic. Thank you guys again for watching. I'm gonna put something down here, a ticker down at the bottom. If you want to keep up with Dion and Stan, or purchase any merch, which would be
Hey,
so
why
thankful,
not?
you can look down at the bottom of the screen. You will see both of their information there. You can see once everything opens up, which I do think the clubs are getting ready to open back up, and the colleges and so on and so forth. You'll be able to see us all out performing again and doing what we love to do and what we do best. All of us are amazing at what we do, whether it's writing, whether it's getting on stage performing, or just being up here and acting foolish with the three of us on this screen. We are good at it. So check it out. They would appreciate it. I would appreciate it as well. And then also look down
Sure.
again. You can see my
Thanks,
website.
Josh.
Keep up with everything that's all about Sidney Smith at SidneySmithCreative.com. And I'll scroll that through again, but I just want to make sure everybody gets their eyes on it. All right, so let's move on to our third one here. So
Tough. Hmm.
the next one is about the the Murder Hornets. And this comes from Mark Lacey. Not quite sure who Mark Lacey is, but this is his quote here. With queens that can grow to 2 inches long, Asian giant hornets can use mandibles shaped like spiked shark fins to wipe out a honeybee hive in a matter of hours, decapitating the bees and flying away with their thoraxes to feed their young. With that said, is that not the scariest shit that you ever heard anybody say about an insect?
Man, listen, I got no words. Like that right there, that's real.
They talking
Uh,
about it coming through with fangs, man. Hornets, 2 inches long. Dion, come on, man.
Bruh, these things look like hitmen for the mob, bruh. Literally, it's a nice hive you got here. Be a shame if something happened to it. Like they come in and they kill these bees, something fierce, bruh.
Right.
And there's literally nothing the bees can do about it.
They say they just come in the hive, just ass fucking everything in the hive,
oh,
and killing them.
oh, 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 oh boy. Oh boy. That escalated. That,
Bro, these are murder hornets, all right? They not playing.
man,
Nothing's off
listen,
limits with a murder hornet.
Mother Nature's not playing. I don't know where these things were created and who made them mad, but I don't want to get stung by one. That I also know.
I'm
Like,
more,
yeah,
I'm more worried about a murder hornet than I am about catching the corona.
that's true. Actually,
Be
that
honest
that
with
is
you.
true.
At least with
Uh,
at least with the corona, I can go get my inhaler. And what I'm gonna do with a murder hornet?
Wait till the murder hornets get corona. Then you really gonna they gonna be killing every goddamn body. Bees, people, all of us. We all gonna be dead.
it's gonna be murder hornets and cockroaches just chilling.
Just
Oh, they go no
straight
cockroaches are
hanging
done.
out.
Talk about a fight to the death. Cockroaches and murder hornet. This is an awkward conversation now. I don't even know I'm talking about murder hornets fighting cockroaches. It can happen. Don't
With
even,
just some ghetto insect
yeah,
fighting
some
ring.
ghetto. Hey, but then one ghetto hornet falls in love with a roach, a cockroach, and then that's when things get weird because then they make little cockle hornets, and then they
This
don't know what's going
sounds
to go
like a
on.
UPN movie.
Netflix will buy that. Netflix will buy that.
Netflix will buy it.
You get
Let's
Morgan
get
Freeman to narrate.
let's get out of here and get to work, fellas. We have a movie to write.
Call me when you get the post. Let me throw this real quick about the murder hornets because this caught my eye. I circled it and put question marks here. So when I was scrolling through Twitter trying to see what was trending on a particular day here, as you see, I circled where it says fun. And if you look down 3 rows, it says, great, now murder hornets have arrived in North America. How is that under the fun column? Of-
You know what? I'll tell you why. To all my white brother and sister, and somebody's going, they're going hunting for them. Like, like they're going hornet chasing. Somebody's going hornet chasing, and it ain't going to be us. We too busy getting chased. All I'm saying is that there's
nice.
going to be somebody's like, oh, we're going to storm chase, and then right after that, we're going to hornet chase. It won't be the hell us. That's why somebody said it's fun. That's
And when
that's why it's
Stan
fun.
says our Caucasian brothers and sisters, he's not talking about any of y'all that are watching the show. He ain't talking about y'all. He's talking about them other people that won't watch Three Brothers on Facebook Live. All right. So,
Yeah, they'll never see this.
it'll be upsetting the majority of my audience.
I didn't. It just came out.
just
You
I
got me in this weird
just watch
vortex
the
of
numbers
places
just
where
drop.
daytime stand, nighttime stand. I love everybody. I love
YMCA stand where Stan beats you up on the basketball court because you fight him too hard.
people like Stan. I can't imagine you being angry. That's because that's such an ugly, awful person. I don't like being him. I don't like him.
Why I feel like we
Hey,
talking to
Cheryl.
you at the police station? Like we interviewing you.
I'm
Stan,
ready.
did you hurt that man? No, I would never. I don't like being that guy. No, I would never. What?
You don't want to see me when I'm angry.
Pull it
Like I
together.
don't. I'm back.
Dion, what were you? Were you going to say something else about the murder hornets?
I'm just those things. They look like straight. They look like what steroids. Like they've just been doing straight steroids. Like, yo, I got to do this UFC fight in a minute, so let me pump up real quick.
You know how real they are? They're is so real because like all of us feel serious right now. Like we're all legit thinking about how real murder hornets are. Like I almost don't want to tell jokes about them.
It's
I don't
crazy.
want them to come
Well,
good
it's
for me.
crazy because you're right. They may not even be real. Because I'm like, I've never heard. I didn't hear about this in biology class, any science class ever in life about a murder hornet existing on this planet.
Do you
And then
remember
boom.
in the 90s when killer bees was a thing? Like
Yes.
the African killer. Like I remember being terrified as a kid. Oh shit, these killer bees. Like they gonna come over here, they gonna kill it. I'm not worried about no goddamn murder hornets. They don't even eat black people.
Well, and here's my other thing. Why does everything? Why does
Another
everything that they?
stat, I'll
Why
take
does
it.
everything they come up with new that's gonna kill you come from Africa? I'm not.
Yo, I think that's the man's plot to keep us away from the motherland. No,
You don't have to plot to keep me away because unless it look like Chicago, Las Vegas, or New York, I ain't going. So don't worry about it.
people curious, like, yeah, part of me definitely wants to visit Africa, then the other part of me knows they know that I'm not gonna be African. Like they're not gonna be like,
I ain't going.
Africans when they get here, they tell me how they feel about us there. Now I'm good
Right,
right here.
right. They don't like us
I
over there.
know.
Hey, man, I'm not going to stay, but I might pop in real quick and say, "What up, y'all?" And dip. I'm not.
What up,
It's too
cuz?
hot. They got the sun all the time. Like
You said it's
all the
too hot. That's your number one. It's too hot. It's
Those
too
I
hot.
can't.
Uh, I
I
love to
can't
visit.
do hot and stank at the same time.
hot
I
and
need a break.
steak. All right, let me read some more
That's smart
comments and we
season.
go get to our last topic. Gail says politicians be like, this pandemic is winding down. Bring on the murder hornets. so, so the politicians have brought the murder. You know what, Gail? You might be right. I'm still not sure. I need to see one. I need to know somebody who got it first.
Period.
Michelle says, "Hey, if a black widow kills his mate, Hornet don't play around." That's what we're talking about. Maddie says, "All bad shit comes from Asia." Godzilla next up.
Damn.
I always
You know they making that movie Godzilla versus King Kong.
are they? No, I didn't know that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
2021 I think comes
Okay,
out.
okay. Hey Cheryl, thanks for
Samuel L.
jumping on.
Jackson's gonna be in it.
Of course he is. All right, so so
He's in everything.
Michelle says, "Sid, you know better than a hornet in Vegas be bisexual." All right.
What is that?
That took a turn.
Everybody looking. All right, last topic real quick, and then we go get out of here. Thank you guys again for watching. Again, Deion Curry in the middle, Stan Pearson. I'm gonna roll the information in the bottom again. Please follow them. Keep up with what they're doing. Shoot them some comments. Make fun of Deion every other day if you want to. Just have fun with it. All right, so
Really?
so so start,
Uncalled for.
bench, cut. I found this to be slightly interesting. I think I know where I'm going with this. But who would you start? Who would you bench? And who are you cutting? Your choices are between Magic Johnson, Isaiah Thomas, and Stephen Curry. Dion, knock it out, man. Who are you starting? Who are you benching? And who are you cutting?
Anybody who says they're not starting Magic is, I don't even want to talk to you about basketball. You don't get a say in anything. You got to cut your tongue off and shove it up your ass because that's just dumb. Like you are talking shit if you don't pick Magic as your starting point guard.
All right.
I don't want to hear nothing else. I'm benching Steph Curry because the nigga get hurt all the time.
Brittle.
And and I'm cutting Isaiah because I gotta cut somebody. I love Isaiah Thomas as a basketball player, but he was the coach and the GM, and he failed up so many times. I like no, you guys to get off my team. You can't fail and get a new job, and then fail and get a better new job, and then fail at that and get a better new job. Like he was the coach of the Knicks, and that was the last time they were good. Like
So you cutting Isaiah. All right.
yeah, he's got to go.
Stan?
You know what? I'm probably the same. Like I'm going to say probably start. Now I really, really, really like Steph Curry, but I'm probably starting a prime Magic. Probably going to bench a prime healthy Curry. And again, a lot of people swear by Zeke. Obviously, a Chicago product. He's tenacious, but a lot of people don't like him. Like he just like yeah, I got to cut him because I just think like unless he's in the perfect system, it just seems now his attitude. I don't even see his attitude. Nice guy, but it just seems like the rest of the team, unless there's a perfect system, wouldn't rock with him. So I'm gonna cut him anyway because he'd still be on the bench.
Okay.
So
All right. So you cutting Zeke too. All right.
yeah, starting
Come on,
Magic.
Mr. Detroit. I know you finna start
Oh,
Isaiah.
I forgot. I forgot. I
Let
didn't
me
mean
read
to
some.
be
Let me read some
offensive.
comments over here. My brother over here, John Crandall, says Detroit basketball. So that's where he's
It's
at.
trash. It's trash.
Hey, watch your mouth.
Eddie,
Trash.
I got a couple homeboys from Detroit. That's the first thing they tell you when they hoop it up. We from the D.
That's it, baby. The D. Bruce, my man, Bruce Bolter, my older bro here says, "What era are we playing in?" Uh, don't
It's
make it
tough.
complicated. Just pick one. Any of these guys could probably play in almost any era, Bruce. Who
We
you go
got we
with?
got Kyrie Irving is the closest you're gonna get to Isaiah right now. He ain't ever won or
Nah,
is ever gonna win.
he ain't
So
close to being
Whoa.
Isaiah. But Danielle said you lost me in sports. Boo. Yeah, boo you, Danielle. John Crandall says he's starting Zeke. Let's see here. Boogie B. What's up, bruh? Thanks for jumping on, man. I watch your stuff on Instagram all the time, so thank you for jumping on and watching. I don't know if you're still on or not, but I appreciate you for jumping on and watching, Boogie. He says starting Steph, cut Isaiah. So he
Okay,
must.
bench
So he's
Magic.
benching Magic. Bruce says he's with Dion. Okay, so Bruce came back and says he's with Dion. Magic, Steph, Isaiah. So cutting Zeke. John
Ooh,
Crandall
D.
says everybody always hates on anyone from Detroit. Fuck that, LOL. Michelle says cut Isaiah. What is with the cut Isaiah? My baby brother Vincent says start Magic, bench Zeke, and cut Curry, although he's a bad man. And DVZ says, what does the rest of the team look like?
who's the coach? What offense are we running? How many fouls do they have?
Scotty. Scotty. You're the triangle.
I'd cut Magic, but he says I'd cut Magic, start Thomas, and bench Curry? What?
You need to block this dude out of your life because
Wow.
See,
Wow.
it's good
he is,
people.
he is
Wow.
not healthy for
He
your
already
life.
ran out of here.
All
He
right.
already
How do
ran
you
out.
cut? How
All
do you cut Magic?
all right. So what I'm gonna say, so my choices would be because he's the greatest point guard ever. Only thing that cut him short was getting HIV. You got to start Magic. I'm benching Zeke for a lot of reasons. One, he was one of my first basketball heroes. Two,
Really?
if I cut him, I can never go home again. And so I'm a bench Zeke, and of course Steph Curry, Mr. Brittle. I'm gonna go ahead and cut him.
Oh, some haters. And I got to say, Thaddeus, to his point, it's like the last dance is on right now. So that will make anybody who's on the fence about Isaiah be like, nah, I'm good on him.
Yeah,
Like, it's just
yeah.
not been a good look for him at
Just
all.
look at his track record after he stopped playing basketball. That should make you want to
Well,
cut that nigga off
we
your
not
team.
we not talking about what he did after. Julie says she's with Dion. Boogie came back said thanks, bro. Absolutely, my man. And Katie says gotta run. Much love to you too, Katie. Thank you for watching
Thanks, Katie.
everything every single week. I
Thank you,
appreciate
Katie.
you for that. Thank you. Uh, thank you guys for jumping on. I'm gonna roll this before I start my shut the hell up. I'm gonna roll Dion, which you can catch him at Bright Fame 4, and you can catch Stan at the Real Stan P. Again, that's at the bottom of the screen. Please follow them on IG, follow them on Facebook, follow everything they're doing. Great
Please.
guys, my brothers. So if you love me, you're gonna love them. My shut the hell up this week. And again, I'm gonna leave these guys' faces up there, so it's not like I'm trying to hog the camera. Well, well, Autumn first says, I'm with Sid, Isaiah's a great guy. And then Gail says, start Stan, bench Dion, and cut Sid.
That's my girl. Thank you, girl.
She says, Sid's a solo act. He's one of a
Ga-
kind. Well, thank you,
Gail's
Gail.
just mad because I said fans only. That's the only reason I'm
That
coming off
is
the bench.
No worries, Fred. We'll be doing it again next week. All right. So this week, my Shut the Hell Up is for, and I've done this before on stage and off stage. This week, Shut the Hell Up is for people who insist on putting their faces of their pets as their Facebook profile pics and sending me friend requests. How many times I got to tell you, if your dog is prettier than you, kill yourself. All right? I can't be any clearer about it. If you can't put your own picture up there, no. I don't remember going to high school with a German Shepherd. So don't be surprised and have an attitude if I don't accept your friend request. Get your life together. Get a glamour shot photo. Do something with yourself if you feel that bad about. There's not enough love in the world to be taking pictures of your dog to the point where you think, that'll look good as a profile pic. Why is that dog up there? Why are you sending that to me? Here's something I want you to know. I really don't even like dogs. All right, so you really upset me with your pet pictures in the first place. Take that shit somewhere else. There might be a website where you can go get a date where you being ugly and your dog being cute can find somebody else who's ugly who has a cute dog. But do not send that trash to me. Get a picture yourself. I don't care what it is. Picture of your face. Then request me as a friend. The other thing is, for all you people out there who are accepting friend requests without doing background checks, are you an idiot? Let me tell you what I do. When you send me a friend request, the first thing I do is click your profile and go see who the hell you know that I know. And if I click on there and you know 3 people listed there and 2 of them, one is a QT and one is a Kroger's, then God damn it, you are not a friend of mine. Get the hell out of here. So do your background checks. This will keep you from getting a dirty dick or a dirty pussy and a lot of other things that seem to happen to y'all on social media. Get your lives in order, people. Don't take these shut the hell ups as I'm trying to degrade you, make you feel bad about yourself. I'm trying to uplift you. I'm trying to give you some things to think about. I'm trying to put some shit in between your ears. Do this, what I tell you, and I guarantee you, follow my tips that I'm gonna give you every single week. Your life will be a whole lot better. If you can't do it, shut the hell up and don't watch the show. Thank you. All right.
Wow, I didn't know Michael Vick was on the show. Man really hates dogs over here.
It does.
I don't want to see your dogs. I'm tired of it. All right, everybody. Again, thank you guys very much. I appreciate you, Michelle. Thank you for jumping on. Thank you, John. Thank you, Boog. Thank you, Gail. Are you sure you want a picture of their face? Yes. Don't send me anything other than that. Brandy says, Sid, you friended me, and my pick is not me. Brandy, I went to high school with you. I know what you look like. Thank you very much, Michelle. Crappy tips, Michelle. You know what? Damn it.
Shut the no.
I ain't seen Michelle Martin in a year. Michelle Martin like that aunt that you don't get to see but once a year, and every time she sees you, she threatens to whip your ass. Look here, Michelle. Come on here, messing with me. All right, fellas, thank you guys very much. Can we do this again next week?
Yeah, look forward to it.
I'll be here.
All right, brothers. I'll talk to you guys. Everybody have yourselves a great week. Tomorrow I will be back on again. I have Randy Valero out of Hollywood. He's going to come on. He's doing the kiss and tell. He's going to jump on and tell us one of his worst or best nights of sex. And we're going to take it from there. And then I'll be back on Wednesday night with the talk back. And I got my big brother, Monty Dion's big brother in comedy and all things, Mr. Warren B. Hall, will be joining us and taking the stage then. So thank you guys. I love you guys. I appreciate you. I respect you. And thank you guys for helping me out and supporting everything that I do and these guys do. Everyone have yourselves a great week. And for everyone else, I'll see you Tuesday.
Peace.